got good posture. What does that mean? Everyone, good posture, good posture. That was racist. So anyways, like, you want, that was horrible. So like, you want good posture, but what does that mean? It doesn't mean like, you know, being in like weightlifting, you know, good posture. This is actually terrible for in closed guard. You're gonna get pulled forward a lot here. What you actually want is horrible posture. You want like your back rounded out, like with an underbite.
Who's it, Miguel Torres?
Sling blade.
You remember that?
Eat your boy. What?
Miguel Torres?
Miguel Torres, yeah.
I think he's actually got a deformity.
Miguel Torres is like MMA fighter. He's a lot like this.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to turtle shell your back. Turtle shell your back like this. So my hips, instead of rotating like this, they rotate up. Terrible posture, right? Right? This is going to give you problems, back problems, but it's good for closed guard. So good posture, in my mind, means head up, looking forward. I want to look at the pretend imaginary horizon, like this beautiful sunset of like me getting out of closed guard. So look at the beautiful sunset, horizon line, flat earth, okay? Just keep your eyes like right on the horizon, perfectly flat. So then look, you're gonna keep it just like this. So keep your eyes right there, but you're rounding out your back, just like this. It's gonna make it so hard for you to be pulled forward. That's number one. So if I'm here, I can't put my knee on the ground, but like, just like this, pull me forward. Like, it's gonna make it way harder for her to pull me forward than if I was like this, pull. Here, I'm gonna try to stay up. You guys can experiment with this on your own. You'll feel it's way harder to pull you forward. Going like this. But my head's up. If I put my head down, I start looking, it's way easier for it to pull me down. So that's the number one thing. Look at the person with your peripheral vision. You don't have to look directly at them. That actually drops your head like 1.5 inches.
You know where they are.
Drops your head like 1 inch. That inch is everything they need to pull you down. So I'm only doing this to my leg right now, so I don't have to put on the mat. But generally speaking, I want to be like on my toes or on my flat of my feet, just like this, and rolling my hips up. Okay, I like inside space in the armpits or the biceps. I usually go thumbs up, fingers in the armpit, just like this, because I have long arms, I can reach. Okay. If you got shorter arms, I would recommend maybe being on the ribs. Don't bend your arms. I want you to bend your arms when I'm in closed guard. It helps me pull you forward. Make your arms somewhat locked out, just like this. So I create a structure that's like the edges of a pyramid, like the sides of a pyramid, right? So you have the base. Wide base means good. It's like the tippability of it's very like low. And the wider the base and the lower the height, the better the base overall, right? So if you've got a narrow base with a lot of height and a pyramid, then it's going to tip over, right? If you make sense, right?
Yeah, can't have too many 33 degrees.
You want it to be like balanced, right? So it's all right there. But so that's the top of the pyramid's your head, like this. So I want a very low height, straight forward, okay? Wide base. You want your knees to kind of be just enough to where they're on the sides of their hips. I have contact with their hips, okay? And then I want a good base on the sides. That's my arms. If you just make your hands like this, you basically just narrowed your base. You're making yourself more tippable. So look, put your hands here, now pull me forward, go. No way, I don't even need my hands, but if I add my hands, it's gonna be way harder to pull me forward. So I'm here, just like this. I don't wanna waste much time, you know, letting them attack me with me being able to do nothing to them in closed guard. So let's stand up. You don't want to rush it, but at the same time, you don't want to stay here. So let's start to get a good posture. So if you got long arms, let's check here, okay? And I can stand up by just rocking side to side, getting up to my toes. Stand up like this. Work yourself, and I'm pinching their hips. I'm not like this. It's gonna make my balance way off, and I'm gonna be like, feel like I can be swept. So I pinch my knees forward here. That's gonna allow me to stand all the way up. Every time I see people go up in the closed guard, they're like this. Sit back more. Look, it's already popping up. Look, close. Here. Pinch your knees. Kind of open the closed guard and sit a little bit, like this. So my head's up, I got my elbows on the inside. I don't want to give up omoplatas on either side, so my elbows on the inside. I'm making sure she can't sit up into me and get a body lock to get really close. I check her, so she can't come all the way up. So my hand's ready to check, I'm not reaching. If I stick my hand in with my posture broken, I'm given a free triangle. Okay? You don't want to do that with your posture bent over. You want to be 100% upright, like this. Her hips are way far away from the triangle up here. Now I'm checking to make sure she can't sit up. I'm going to reach through. Let's turn a bit. Reach through like this. Create a structure by attaching to my hip. Your glute, your butt cheek, whatever. Attach, and then you're going to use your body turning and opening your elbow to pop open the grip. So you're just going to go 1, connect, boom, like turn and open. As soon as you crack open the guard, you should anticipate them grabbing your ankles, looking to sweep you. That's when I'm going to go bop, bop here, or 1, circle, circle, freeing my feet. You should already anticipate they're going to sweep you. So the second part here is if I can't get inside position on their arms, they're kind of hiding their armpits and their bicep like this, which happens all the time. Take their wrists, sort of cross them, put your weight into them like this, stand up, look, up, keep your guard, close, here. Now watch, 1, turn, see that? And now look, she grabs, lean a little bit, they go to sweep, flick, flick. You can control the feet, or the ankles, one or the other. Man, y'all tired or something? What was it, Memorial Day weekend? Party hard? All right, can you hold on really tight? You want to do it fast? So watch. 1, 2. The other thing about defense, always have something on them. Like when you don't have anything on them, they can sit up and bump sweep you. So they can close the distance on you. So always have at least one hand on them. So they go 1, 2, don't wait. Stand up. You can even pick them up a little bit. Look. 1, there. They already have my legs. Look, lean to one side, start to sweep, go. Just like that, 1, 2. You guys got it?
Got it.
Reaching through this side, not on the side of my leg. It's where the legs cross, and there's an opening right where the ankles are, right in front. Get all the way down, put pressure with your arm closer to the ankle, not in the calf. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The closer you are to the end of the lever, the easier it is to break the grip. So you want to flare so your contact with your arm is going to hit their ankles. And once you go 1, 2, as soon as they crack it open, they start to drop, they're going to go for your legs. So you got to get ready to watch what grip they use. Bop, bop, double outside or double inside, or inside or outside. You got to pay attention to the grip. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.